Hello, I'm Belinda, and this is my journey from anemia to health. This is maybe the fourth or fifth video in a series that I've been doing over the last 6 weeks. And this is my update. I feel a lot better. I'm happy to report that actually I'm really feeling quite okay. What does that mean though? I've got a lot more energy. I actually do have energy to do things. I'm going for walks. I've been kayaking, swimming in the sea, snorkeling, even did a forest circuits exercise class the other morning. So as you can see, I actually do have a lot more energy, and I'm in myself feeling a lot better. So I'm not so tired, and I'm really able to be doing things a lot more in the day. So work, meeting friends, and as I say, going out and doing some exercise as well. So how have I actually begun to feel like this? So what I would say is a combination. I'm still taking the iron water that seems to work really well, and if I don't take it for one reason, like I forget, I feel it, and I feel more tired. So that seems to be really helping, and my body seems to be absorbing the iron water a lot better than if it was tablets. And what else am I doing? I'm still very much following the information and the advice from the Plant Paradox book by Dr. Stephen Gundry, and that really has become quite a Bible for me. It's really informed me a lot about foods and about realizing that actually so many of us know so little about nutritional value and our food intake and what we should really be eating for ourselves, for our own unique bodies, because we're not all the same, and our bodies do not act and react and work in exactly the same way. So we do need to find out what's good for us, ourselves. And as such, I'm really feeling like a low lectin diet is really the best way. So if you haven't done already and you want to find out what low lectin is all about, then the book's called The Plant Paradox. You can also Google that and find information from Stephen Gundry about a low lectin diet. That really seems to be key for me. And as long as I follow it, I'm finding that I'm having more energy. My body isn't having to work so hard in digesting and processing the high lectin foods that I'm putting in it, that it doesn't really like. So as long as I stick to a low lectin diet, that really seems to be very key for me. So as such, it means that hopefully, fingers crossed, my anemia must be getting better. We won't actually know yet for another 6 weeks, because one of the other things that I did, I went to see my consultant, my gastroenterologist, and he's such a great doctor. He's very different and very open to all of this. And one of the things he said was, yes, I've read the book, The Plant Paradox, and I agree with it. What I'm not so keen about is the actual diet, but that's also my feeling as well, that the diet itself in the book is great if you're not really sure about what foods you should be taking, so follow the diet. But if you're more aware, then you can be a little bit more flexible, and that doesn't mean to say that you can eat things that you like, you know, you want to. It's more about you can actually substitute other recipes that are also low lectin diet recipes. As I said in a previous video, the first 3 days of that diet, I chose to do a green juice diet. So I just took green juices, vegetable juices, green vegetable juices for all my meals for 3 days. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, I just had a pint of green vegetable juice, and that was all I had for 3 days, along with water and herbal teas, and that was absolutely fine for me. So I've adapted the diet in the plant paradox to suit me, to suit my body and what works for me, because I'm really getting quite aware now of what works for my body. And when I said to the doctor, the gastroenterologist, okay, so what now? He said, hey, well, you tell me, because I feel like each time you come to me, I should be paying you. This is like you're giving me a lesson about all of this and about what's new and the new research, and I'm learning from you. So that was, in one way, very nice, very flattering, but in another way it was a little bit like, oh, but actually I still wanted, you know, some guidance, some advice from you. So in the end we agreed that I continue following this very low lectin diet, and in August, which is about 6 weeks away, I have an appointment to go back for a blood test, and then let's see if my blood is really working like it should be, and my iron is being absorbed, and my anemia is actually a lot better, like it should be, far more normal. So that will be one of the tests that we'll be doing in 6 weeks. So I feel really quite good and positive about that. Also, another thing that I've been doing, because my digestion has really been affected over the last few years, and I've discovered some magic powder, which is slippery elm bark, and I've been taking that on an empty stomach before I eat, and that's really been helping. I can feel it helping, healing my digestion system, and also helping the food to digest and process into my body as it should do. So I will speak more about that in another video, but I just wanted to catch up with you and check in and say how I'm actually feeling. So there is absolutely far more than light at the end of the tunnel. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, oh wow, I've got energy. And why have I got energy? Because I've been following this low lectin diet, and very key, I've really been cutting out the sugar. Sugar for me is quite poisonous. It's quite toxic for my body, and it's just too much for my body to process. So when I don't have the sugar and have a low lectin diet, my body has more energy to do things because it's not working so hard trying to get rid of this toxic substance and process everything that I'm taking in. So I think that's it for the moment. I'm very happy, and I will check in with you very soon and update you again as to how I'm getting on with my journey from anemia to health. So thank you very much. I'm Belinda, and I will see you soon. Bye.